Hey, everybody's checking in, and today we got some new fish for the Green Lantern Aquarium.
Yeah, let's check these dudes out. All right, so we recently renovated this tank and we added some new things and stuff like that. But since then, since we kind of had to open the tops back up to put the fish and everything in, we added even more because they had a sale on a couple of these little glow-in-the-dark plants. So we added a few more of these little, I like these red like petal ones.
Yeah.
You know, they're really cool. So we added a few more of those. We put another pink one next to that pink one, make it a little more dense because it was kind of skimpy. We added another little red one up here. We got another one of these big like green shot up ones and like a blue one over there and that. So now there's quite a bit. Again, we did decide to leave these glass blocks in just because they light up at night and they kind of give the plecos this corridor they like going down and security, and they've been kind of using these little pleco caves more. So we're hoping they reproduce. We have a big, huge albino long-finned male in here, and we have a female long-finned and a female long-finned super red. So we're hoping, she's kind of right back in here or something. We did a whole bunch of shorts on these guys, so definitely check out our shorts, and because that's when we do like some close-ups of just individual fish and stuff like that. And of course we had these cories. Now we decided to get some of these glowfish, and we're also going to show you some of these guys in the dark. We just want to show you in the light first, but then later on when it gets dark we're going to put the black lights on and kind of show you what these guys look like. But so we got about 4 or 5 of these electric green cories. Here's one right here. And these guys are really neat. They're getting along with the albinos really good. They're actually a pretty good size. We've seen them sold pretty small, and they're almost the same size as the ones we've already had in here for a while, except for that guy. That guy's pretty big, but they're almost about the same size as these guys. They seem to be getting along really well, and they're really super cool. We also forgot to mention this. This was on clearance. This was like a this was like one of these 5-pound bags of glowfish stuff, and it was like on clearance aisle for like 50 cents at a Pet Supplies Plus we stopped by at. And so basically we just kind of picked some of these, well, I kind of picked some of these green stuff out while I was talking on the phone.
You pretty much did all the monotonous work.
It was kind of therapeutic actually. I went through and I picked out almost about a whole cup or two of the little green one, the larger green ones, kind of like while I was talking on the phone and stuff. So we have this whole thing left over. We might use it. It kind of looks like Superman colors now because the green's almost out. But and the green could be the kryptonite. Maybe that'd be a little Superman tank that somebody could use or something. But anyway, it was like cost nothing. So you can see there's a lot more green. We wanted to kind of add it. The Malaysian trumpet snails have a tendency to turn it all around, and a lot of the green gravel was kind of gone, and it was just looking more black. So we did add a lot of that. It looks really cool with the black lights on. So again, later in the video you'll see that. We did get a bunch of these guys. These long-finned, and they're relatively young and small, so that'll be cool to see them grow like the other ones that we did. We got a dozen of these guys, and we did decide to get some of these awesome dudes. So these are a little bit smaller, and they are the red glowfish angelfish, and it's kind of weird because when they go up against the other glass, it's almost like you can't see their fins at all, and they look like a completely different fish. But then when they move up to the black background, then you can see like their fins. Isn't that kind of neat?
Yeah.
I mean, look how cool. Wait till you see these guys with the black light. I mean, they are so neat.
I do like the angels. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're super cool. These guys looked really, really good. Again, we got these at Best in Pets. They gave us all these glowfish for an incredible deal. One of the things that they said is hey, we want some of your angels, right?
Yeah.
So they took some of our angels. They've been wanting some of these for a while. So what we did is we took about 6 of the smaller ones that we had. This light's not on yet, but anyway, these guys are doing fantastic. We're going to probably start breeding these guys soon. And look at that big male right there. He's like, I'm ready. Just tell me when. So this tank's doing phenomenal.
He's pretty big. He's gotten pretty big.
It is pretty cool that I'll kind of shut this light off, but again, you can't see. It just has the night lights on it right now. Of course, we've got light coming from the door. But anyway, we just did an update on all our tanks and all these guys, and we wanted to give these guys a little more room, and we are going to be putting these guys in that front breeding tank when actually the baby Galaxy plecos are growing. They're getting pretty big, and the guys at Best in Pets want those guys too. So those guys get a little bigger. We'll probably put some in some other tanks, maybe the Green Lantern tank, or maybe leave them in there, and then possibly start breeding some of these angels in there, right?
Yeah.
But so that's a story of how we got an amazing deal on these guys. Just basically traded some of those blue avatar angels. So anyway, we got the 2. Oh, here's the other angel right here. A little bit smaller than that other one. You can see they do have some white and red markings on them. in the body there. So these guys look phenomenal at night. And honestly, this tank glows so much with the black lights on because of all these lights and everything. So we'll show you all that like we always do, but we just want to update you guys. We just renovated this for its 2-year anniversary. Just did that video a few days back and wanted to show you the guys that we put in here. And we're really, really happy with them. It's nice to see some life back into this aquarium. Hopefully we can breed some of these plecos in here. That would be fantastic. Of course, we'll probably take that cave out and put it in one of our breeder tanks. If they do that, they are getting bigger and more mature, and hopefully we can breed them. Whether he decides to breed with the albino or the super red is fine with us. It would be super cool to have some long-finned plecos regardless, whether they're either albino or super red or a combination of both, right? That would be super cool.
Yeah, I like how the normal white cories are like, they're like bigger, but then the neon cories are like the super soldier tiny guys.
Yeah, they're a little smaller than them, but I've seen these guys sold really tiny.
They look like energized.
And it's neat that these are actually bigger. They're all blending in pretty good. So anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pause. We'll take a commercial break right now, as they say, and we're gonna turn this all off, and then later tonight we're gonna kind of show you guys what these awesome fish look like in the newly renovated 2-year-old Green Lantern tank, and show you what they look like with some of the different color combinations and stuff. Very excited about these red guys. They will continue to grow. We have seen them quite huge, but they did get some younger ones. We wanted the younger ones because we kind of wanted to watch them grow. They'll get 2 to 3 times this size. We've seen them pretty huge, so pretty excited about all that going on. Look at the fins on this guy. I mean, he's pretty small, but his fins are long. So these guys are going to be really neat to watch. All right, we'll be back in a jiffy and show you guys what everything looks like with the awesome black light situation. Lace, does it look cool? She thinks it looks cool. So there you go, guys. That is only black lights, believe it or not. There is so many more plants and more the glow gravel that we added that it glows so much. Isn't that incredible, man?
Yeah, I like how the orange, I don't know what you call those, like petals.
Yeah.
They really look like they're glowing. And of course the neon green fish do, of course, as well.
Yeah, so there's more gravel, and that really kind of shows up.
All the orange stuff and the green stuff always really comes off. Especially the gravel. It looks like it's like emanating.
So here's what these guys look like. You can see when they go right over there underneath that light. They really show up awesome. They're doing fantastic. So again, these guys are about half the size as the ones we had in here over the last 2 years. You can see the albino cats just show up as purple. And then there's one of the Cory cats. Let's see if I can kind of, I'm not moving around. Is there another one on the side or anything? No. There's just one right there. Kind of try to zoom in. You can see they look pretty awesome green there. We'll probably post a bunch of shorts and stuff too, because, you know, they never want to do what you want when you're making the video, right? And so when we see them doing stuff, we just, you know, make some shorts and stuff out of it. There's the one real big albino one. Again, they all just kind of turn up purple or black looking under the black light. And, oh, there's a pretty big one there. They do really look amazing, don't they?
Yeah, they look, especially some of like the pink ones, or I guess the magenta looking ones, they do glow, but the green ones really glow the most.
So there's the angelfish, guys. They really show up cool.
You can actually see them better on camera than you can.
Yeah, they look brighter on camera.
Everything does, especially the
Look
gravel.
at that guy. Look at those two. See, they see me. They're like, you gonna put some food in here, dude? They're growing already. We've only had them for like a week or so. I feel like they've grown already. You can see they have kind of like some markings and stuff still on the front there. These two seem to be getting along pretty good. They do look neat mixed in there, don't they? Those pink, red looking.
Yeah.
These plants in the corner still blow my mind. They are so bright. They look like they have lights on them, but they don't.
Yeah, I know.
And these, you know, these obviously show up good. And yeah, these like orange ones with kind of like large petals look really neat. Yeah. So that's what everybody looks like, guys. We had more in here. We bought about 19 glowfish to add. Got, I think, dozen of the longfin guys, the 2 angels, and then 4 or 5, I think, of these cories. I wish they'd move around a little so you could see them, but they're just not doing that right now. You kind of see this one here. I'm going to try to zoom in on them from the side. See, they do look pretty awesome green. They have like the albino looking face, but looks like maybe there's one on the other side there. There's one of the big white ones. Yeah, all the albino ones just show up pretty much just being, you know, you're liking this, Lace? Is this fun? You like the tank? So what we're gonna do here, I'll click real quick. Let me just show what it looks like. We have the thing on the clapper here. Just give it a couple of snaps, and then there you go. So there's the green lantern light. So that's what it looks like with just the lantern. And it's cool because then you can see the bubbles. You don't even notice the bubbles until the green lantern's light is on. And then the bubbles kind of come up. And the 2 sponge filters in the back, you can see the bubbles a little bit.
It's like a spiral bubbles.
It's neat. Really came out awesome. And then, what are you doing in there? What are you doing in there? What is she doing? What are you doing?
She's investigating.
Come on. She thinks there's food. She's trying to get food. Come on, come out of there. Come on. Come on, you're gonna hit some wires. She's trying to get to fish food. Here, hello. Okay.
She's investigating some stuff here.
Lacey, calm down. She's like, I want that fish food. Okay. So then we also left, we'll just kind of show you what they look like here. I'm gonna hit this with the remote. So this is what it looks like. Come on, get out of there, Lacey. So this is what it looks like with the, we have like the bottom lit up glass. And that's kind of what it looks like. Then of course we can change that color to, yeah, here, hit like the blue and stuff. And she's trying to get back there. See, now she's picked up a scent, so you got to stick it way up in the bottom there. So let's see what color this is.
The green looks the best though.
So
Blue's cool too though, but green looks the best.
She's getting all up in there now, but anyway.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the colors.
That's pretty bright green, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, blue looks pretty cool.
So there's blue, which is kind of neat because it's almost just like more black lighting. And then that kind of helps. Look at these red guys. When you got the black on there, then it's like extra on them, which is cool. And then of course you got red, which just makes it look like Christmas, right?
Yeah, so that does look pretty cool. I think yellow looks pretty cool too.
She unplugged something. See, what are you doing?
She's
Well, there you go, guys.
The video.
Yeah.
She's like, enough of this fish talk.
Enough of this stuff. I just want my fish food. All right. Okay. All right. No.
Sabotaged our video.
Let's go. Well, there you go. Thanks, Lace. There you go. That's what it looks like. With all the black lights and the green lantern thing. And these guys are very impressive. So anyway, they'll continue to get bigger and they'll grow longer fins. And we cannot wait to see what these angels look like. I'm very impressed with how much they glow. They really are a strong pink. And these guys all seem to get along great. Because we were a little concerned about that, like the angels and the tetra. Yeah, they're not messing around with each other or anything. They're all hanging out, doing cool. I wish we could get some more movement with these.
Maybe the glowfish genetic makes them more docile.
Yeah, who knows?
That's probably not true, but that's really cool.
Well, we'll definitely do some shorts of these guys. Hopefully get these cories dancing around and whatnot. But there you go. There's the update. The last video, if you didn't see it, 2-year update, we did like a remodel on that and then added more guys in here. And we'll kind of do updates down the road when these guys grow. We'll probably wait a couple months or so, see what they look like. If we add any more, we'll, you know, do an update or anything on it. But there's one of our favorite tanks, the Green Lantern tank. And we got the Oath up there on the wall there. And Lacey's just she's so into it.
It's funny because that's been there for like years. And now,
all of a sudden she picked up a
set. She just discovered the...
Yeah, well, that's what she does. She's funny. All right, there you go. Check out the links in the description and everything. Check out the last video if you didn't see it when we renovated it. And then, of course, if you look through our playlist and everything, you'll see all of our other tanks and all the builds we did and how we kind of made this and everything like that. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Say bye, Lace. Say bye. What are you doing? What are you doing?